All right. Hey everyone, it's Xant. So, um, Granblue Fantasy, I play a lot of it, is doing a special draw thing as part of the ninth anniversary. Um, it's a heavily discounted Spark. So the way that Granblue Fantasy works normally with its draw system, you roll up to 300 times, and then you get to just pick something that's in the pool. You don't have to, do anything else with that. Um, it may sound like a lot, 300 rolls, but Granblue Fantasy is generous enough that you're able to do a spark couple times to few times a year, depending how actively you play. Exception being like roulettes and stuff and special events, where sometimes they'll either give you most of a spark on them, or in this scenario, they'll heavily discount it. Normally, it costs 3,000 MOBA coins, which is their intermediate currency, to buy a 10 roll. Um, so if you can do the math, you get 10 rolls, 3,000 MOBA coins, totals out to what, like 90,000 or whatever for a spark. Um, so my local currency, that's about 900-ish bucks. This heavily discounted Spark costs a total of 4,500 MOBA coins to do all 300 rolls. So you get 10 for free, which I'm excited for. So 100 rolls is paid for by the company. Then you get another 10 rolls for 1,500 MOBA coins, which, as they say, that's 95% off. It's significantly good. Very, very good. And then the last 10, or the last, 10 multi draws, so last 100 rolls, are 3,000 coins. So I'm doing all of this because I really need a couple of the units that are in the banner, and anything else I get kind of along the way is just perfect. So the banner snapshotted to the last grand banner that we had, but for any new players that pick this up, once you finish the tutorial, it snapshots to the last grand or flash banner that we had. So it's actually really interesting. Of course, it's a paid banner, right? So if you don't want to pay, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. But yeah, I'm looking for a couple of characters in here. I'm really hoping for the new UER, because my wind is kind of it's in a weird place. On that note, I'd also be okay with Grand Charlotta due to the fact I'm trying to work on my wind right now. Other than that, there's really not a lot in here that I need. Like maybe I could pick Grand Percival or Grand Lancelot, sorry, if I've lucked out on the other two. But yeah, even though I main Dark, I'm not really terribly interested. Like, just for collection purposes, I might get them, but we'll see what I get. That's pretty much the grand result of this system. So I guess let's get cracking on that. We got a lot of rolls to go through, and I do have a spark tracker over here, because there's going to be a lot of stuff in this, because that's kind of how a spark works. Cool. So that netted me nothing. It should be noted that this isn't a normal like leg flash banner. It's a non-rate up banner, so none of the items in it are specifically on rate up. Yeah, they did that because it's everyone's gonna have a really good chance of getting something interesting. My first SSR. What did I get? Rose Queen. I haven't seen that summon in so long. Okay. So, Rose Queen. I'll probably end up just breaking it down for quartz, honestly. I don't see much of a use. Okay. Yeah, my current pain grind is trying to get some more sands, because they recently they released the Lucifer summon Transcendence, which needs a lot of eternal sands, a lot like they did with Bahamut. There we go. Perfect. So it's just going to be some random dupe SSR. Metal. Who the heck does metal belong to? No, like I'm actually legitimately, who Whose weapon is metal? Is that Nemone? Let me check here real quick. Metal. It's my first time using the spark tracker, so yes, so that is base Nemone. Cool. So it's good to know that they did actually key the weapons in. All right. Well, let's keep going, see what other suffering there is. Man, these first 10 draws were really just not great for SSRs. Ooh, okay, I got 2 in there. The first piece was actually a Hecate. And I'm actually okay with that because I think that is the last summon I needed to actually max that out. And that was Worm, right? Yeah, Worm Tiger Claw. You're just another dupe. Cool. So back here we go. We're gonna buy the 1500 extra 100 rolls. Yeehaw, partner. Let's get cracking. Yeah. Another thing with Granblue, right? This is why you try to never spark outside of like rate up banners, because when you're not on those, your actual chance of getting an SSR is really bad. So it's best to wait for a proper rate up banner. It's just the discount on this is so crazy high. It's like worth Adra. There's a lot of quartz, honestly. 2 out of 3 of the summons I've got so far are just going to be broken down. Although I don't think I really need quartz anymore. I'm definitely more in need of stones than anything. Although I've got a lot of SRs in this, so... Hamsa, go away. That's just free food. More quartz. Let's go. Based on the rates I'm getting SSRs at, I'm probably gonna have to, I'm probably just gonna, like, end up picking my spark and not really get anything else of value. Tsukuyomi. I think that finishes uncapping the one I have? Maybe? Oh, there we go. 2 SSRs. Split end. Cool. And Luo, hey buddy. I actually don't. Oh, that sucks. I had actually just got my final Luo copy the other day, so I guess I'll just have a second Luo sitting around like I do Wellness and Fedial. I don't know if there's really going to be a good use to have a second set of dragon summons, so... Alright, the final 100, the last stretch. Ah, cool. Hope-filled Knuckles. Just gold moons all the way down. Yeah, that's hella cool. Alright, alright. I've got some moons here. Yeah, it looks like I'm literally just going to be sparking UER and walking away with that. Typically, my sparks have a lot more. Shame. Is that? Oh, okay, that's grand. Dang. That's another moon. I don't really have a lot of use for this light cages yet. That was another new feature they added where some weapons, some grand weapons, got the ability to be upgraded. That should be, yeah, that's Winskaha. Oh, hey, I believe that's my first Tsuchinoko, actually. Cool. Yes, it is. Fantastic. That's actually really cool. Just something else to slap into my farm party. What are you, Garula? More quartz for the quartz gods. What do we got? More, okay. just a moon. You're also just a moon. Alright. And another Yatima. I already have one fully uncapped in my grids, so it's not a big, like, awesome scenario. Oh, okay. That I'm actually okay with. That I'm very okay with. I also got a Demon Bream. Okay. So, honestly, all things considered, I did get a 6% SSR ratio. All right. Off to the selectable, grab my Grand UER, because I think that's going to be the most bang for my buck here. Yeah. And that's my spark. I don't care, you silly cat. All right. Well, with that was... I wish the spark had gone a little better in terms of new content. I would have liked to been able to pick up one of the characters before having to spark, but at the same time, when you consider it's a non-rate up banner, that was actually pretty good overall. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna wrap up here. That was literally the entire point of this, was just do my spark and then call it a day. I've done my spark, and now I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks for tuning in, watching. Yeah, maybe I'll do more Granblue content in the future. I don't really know how to best tackle this, because it's not like I'm, you know, world firsting anything. It's not like I'm doing any super high-end content, and watching somebody just AFK farm this is kind of boring. So anyways, peace out, and I will see you in the next one.